Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach,
I'm Mac.
and today we're going to give our first impressions of Rajas of the Ganges, the Dice Charmers.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a roll and write version of a game that already has
Rajas
dice
the
that you
Ganges.
roll, Rajas of the Ganges,
Yeah.
and it does a lot of this, or it brings back a lot of the same things that are in the main game, but kind of condenses it down into a smaller game, a quicker game. If you've ever played any other roll and writes, it's kind of similar to those, and if you've played Ganshon Clever or Hadrian's Wall, it also has some of those bonuses that trigger kind of like those games. So that's probably the most interesting part about it.
Yeah.
I would say going into this one, I was pretty excited because Rajas of the Ganges is one of my favorite games of all time, and it has that cool track of coins and the fame track. You're trying to meet them up, trying to crisscross them at some point, and kind of the first one to do that will win the game. So I thought, oh, this looks interesting. But at that point, you hadn't played Rajas of the Ganges yet.
Yeah.
So then you got your first play of that in.
Yeah, it took me a minute to get that in, and then when I did play it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I think I was scared of Rajas because I was associating it with, I think you got Gugong at the same time, and we played Gugong, and I was like, oh, man. So then when you brought Rajas, I was like, no, this is the same game. I don't want to play it. And then I did play it, and I was like, you should have shot me this one first, you goon. So then I liked it so much, you're like, I got this one. And I was like, oh, goody. And it just took me a minute to get here because I got a lot of games for Christmas, and it just takes me a little bit more time to get them unboxed, get them played, and really figure them out. So.
Right, yeah. Because, this was one, that was on my radar, but then once she liked the original, I thought, you typically seem to like the
Big
roll and write games, urban write games. So I thought that this could be a solid choice. I kind of pushed it over the line for that. And
it was a solid choice. I really liked it. I played it one time, and it gave me the same feeling that playing Rajas the first time did. That was great. Plus, it's like super rewarding when you can chain your abilities through those different means. And I was like, yes, this is perfect.
Yeah, I just had my second play of it, and I really loved both plays. I would agree that it does really give you a good feel for the original Rajas of the Ganges game. Has a lot of those same things, 'cause you're kind of building out your map, I guess, through roads mainly. You already kind of have that pre-built, but then you're adding roads.
Still got to worry about getting the right dice for the right numbers for the right stupid tile.
Right, and then you're actually collecting goods to sell them later on, which is a little bit different. Usually you just have the tiles that have the goods on them.
And the selling is so much fun too, because you can do like 1 to 3 of the same or 1 to 3 of the different ones, and then when you get rid of the tents, you get bonuses, and it's like and you get money for each one you sell. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It's super rewarding. I was like, I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, this one definitely gives you feelings of getting big chunks of kind of, at least once you get going, big chunks of fame points and coins, kind of just like that. Kind of once it gets going, you're like, okay, this is gonna probably end in a round or two, because now we're starting to actually do some bigger moves, and we actually came pretty much 1 point or coin away from tying, so it was a very close game as well.
I ended up winning by 1 coin. That's how you can say that.
You did. That's how she ended up liking the game. She was that close to not liking the game.
No, I wasn't.
But no, I think if you really enjoy Ganshon Clever or Hadrian's Wall because of those bonuses, and you also maybe like Rajas of the Ganges, I would definitely recommend looking into this one, because it kind of gives a little feel of all of those.
Yeah.
Probably a little closer to Gans versus Hadrian's Wall.
Yeah.
But they're similar.
Yeah.
In the bonus piece of it. But yeah, so I'd say after my 2 plays, I'm probably coming in at maybe an 8-ish for this. It's one that I definitely look forward to getting to the table more times. And there's actually other sheets. I don't know how majorly different they are, but they're what we did was the sun side, and there's like a dark moon side or something.
Oh.
So I don't know that it's majorly different, but
Yeah.
be interested to try that out as well.
Okay. It's probably coming in about probably an 8.5 to a 9 for me. So kind of is like all the best pieces of Rajas for me, plus like an additional like little bit, because it's like, hey, get rewards. Hey, you don't have to worry about XYZ in this game or whatever. You can go back on the river if you need to, so don't worry about it, like kind of a thing. So I thought it was really good. It kind of mitigates some of those trickier pieces in Rajas, the base game, the main game.
Yeah, and if it was just a bit smaller, it could be a really good travel game. It already is, I think.
Oh, it's
but
traveling. Look at that. I put it in my
traveling,
backpack.
That's true. It fits in a backpack. I'm wondering, could you play it on a plane easily? I mean, you're rolling the dice. You've got 8 dice. 8 dice is what makes it a little tougher.
Yeah, we'd have to bring a dice tray.
That's true. If you had the dice tray,
We
you
got
probably
like
could
85
play it on
of
plane.
them.
You could definitely play it in the airport.
Yeah. Just
So it could be a good travel game. Versus
Lays flat.
definitely versus the original. It's a better travel game than that.
Yeah, I would not recommend bringing
Probably could
that.
set that one up on the plane.
Dice or
People would be
shaking.
questioning things if you had that set up on a plane.
I'd be like, what is happening?
But yeah, so those are our first thoughts on Rajas of the Ganges, the Dice Charmers.
Yep.
Yeah, at first it sounded like it was maybe going to be a bit of an expansion. I think when I first heard it, that's what I thought it was.
Oh.
But then it ended up, because the base game already has dice, that made it sound like, oh, it's maybe going to do something new and cool with the dice. But I think it ended up being better. We probably didn't need an expansion for
Zach's like, JK, but I'm glad you like it, Mac. Like, that worked out.
Wow. But yeah, so if you want to see more first impression videos or unboxing videos, definitely check out our channel for those.
Or content on the base game of Raja. I don't think we have anything out there for that. So
leave a comment below if you want to see some of that, or if you want a more in-depth comparison of the two, we could probably do that as well.
yeah,
But otherwise, we hope to see you on those videos, and as always, don't forget to
keep on nibbling.
on our content.